What's going on, guys? This is Mast, and welcome to something a little bit different, playing Hun Batz, an assassin in the AD carry role right now. So, obviously not something you see every day. Of course, normally you see, AD carries played in the AD carry role, the Hunters. But we're playing Hun Batz today. Right now, with any sort of assassin in a role like this, just basically any sort of minion wave, when you're picking a Bluestone style character, you need to make sure you're not taking too much archer damage, which is why I backed off from the wave there. Tutorial number 1 for Hun Batz AD carry. I actually have a chance to fight this. Let's go ahead and sunder this guy, force them off of this engagement. We'll switch targets over to Sobek real quick, because Apollo's getting out of range. That's Apollo beads already. It's actually some wave pressure for us. That went very well.
Hello, young ones.
Lots of potions myself. They're pretty poked out. I'll actually just try and poke them as well. Unfortunately, did miss the Sobek. Got to stay out of archer range, so I did give up a little bit of clear, but I got some poke on them instead. Going to be able to teleport into the Sobek here. No crit, but still able to mess him up quite a bit. See if I should be able to reach that. Looks like I will. So we're actually winning this early. Looks like we've got some good wave pressure right now. My Sunder is down. Sobek has a Sunder left. Apollo beads are down, which is huge, actually. If I can get the ultimate in time, which I probably will. Oh, God. Not looking at the map, looking at my inventory. Nemesis, leave me alone. Ooh, good 3 there, actually. I think we can turn on the Apollo here. Yeah, nice autos from Terra, able to finish him off. Unfortunately, I am completely on cooldown, but Nemesis cannot go in farther just because my auto attacks would finish her off there. That went very well. We actually won the 2v3 just because they kind of over-aggressed on us. And if we can continue to block the Sobek dash, I'm going to miss my 3 and hit him with a crit anyways. That was kind of lucky. So clearly Hun Batz AD carry works. Clearly that was not at all just good Terra play. Actually, you know what? To be fair, I actually played that well. Hun Batz AD carry is actually something I have done in the past. It's actually something that has worked in the past, but it's definitely not just like some secret thing everyone should try. It's not easy. It's something that partially I'm good at just because I'm really, really comfortable with Hun Batz. But it is something that actually works. He actually makes some sense in the role. And one of the main reasons that is actually something you have not seen yet, which is that Hun Batz actually gets a lot of pressure on the AD carry once he gets that ultimate. You get that huge crowd control to use on the opponent AD carry, and whenever their beads are off cooldown, or on cooldown I should say, you just get normally a free kill. And of course, with a jungler, it's just that much scarier because you're putting the AD carry beads on cooldown so often. They're actually at serious risk of ganks because they're pretty much never able to immune crowd control. I can just jump out of this real quick. Maybe not real quick. That actually went very badly. Go ahead and poke him out a little bit with my 3 there, but I got forced off pretty bad there. It's okay, they actually burned through quite a few cooldowns, and I need to be backing after this wave anyways, so in a way that was actually good for us. We are going to lose some jungle pressure here. Unfortunately, we have not gotten the red buff yet, which is actually really bad on our team's part. Bluestone hopefully going to finish them off. Oh, it's not. Damn it. Damn you, Bluestone. Finish the archers. Okay, let's get these boots online. I think they are going to take the red buff here, but it's okay. It's definitely not a bad start to the game. To think that we got that early gank on us and we actually turned that around and we've gotten a couple of kills already in the lane, that's actually pretty fantastic. So definitely not the worst start to a game. We've got a 2-2 Hebo and a 0-1 Osiris, so it looks like our team is doing fine for now. Let's see, Apollo just hitting 5 right now. Bead should still be on cooldown, I want to say. Actually, you know what? I think they just got off. I believe we got that right around the 1 minute mark. I'm actually losing track now. I think they should be off cooldown now. Too bad. Alright, we've got Sobek in the jungle here. I don't really know if he's actually mid right now, so I definitely do want to be careful. He could just come right back to the lane, and Apollo could be just about anywhere right now as well. He probably is going to be backing soon if he is not coming back from base already. But he could still be in the area. And if he is in the area, and if he doesn't have boots yet, which it looks like he may not, he does not, then he is actually super vulnerable. Gonna hit him with the ult, hit him with the Sunder, and dive him real quick. And I'm really glad I got that crit there finally, because I missed my 3 again. The thing there, the reason I engaged on him is because he had almost no damage. The jump from boots 1 to boots 3 is insane. You get a 40 power spike, and I also had the movement advantage on him. So I knew I was able to get a lot of damage on him, and I knew he still had his beads up, but I thought that I could just do enough to kill him without him really having a chance to fight back, because I had so much more damage than him. And sure enough, just enough damage to kill him, even when I had to dive tower a little bit. And actually with that health potion, I'm pretty much full HP again. And this guy, no beads, he's just a free kill right now. Thank you for the kill, Anubis, sir. Thank you. We should be able to finish this into... Oh, God. We should be able to finish this, and oh, God. Is red buff actually up here? It looks like it is. If you'll give me the red buff, good sir, I will repay you tenfold. I hate you. Alright, let's finally help out with the Nemesis real quick. Hit him with the hot teleport. Hit Vulcan with the hot oh god. I could have wrapped her up there, but I would have died for it, so unfortunately not able to finish off the Nemesis. I would have had to jump on her there, which definitely would have been a death for me. But she was super low. If I teleported a little better, I don't know, it would have been really hard to actually land that on her there. It's one of the things I don't like about Hun Batz, although it's also a really high skill cap for him, is just how hard it is to land the teleport in some situations on the god that you actually want to teleport to. But it's unfortunate I didn't get the red buff there. I actually would have gotten the kill with the red buff, but this guy wants to troll me a little bit. And I'm not saying that just because he took red buff. It's because this guy actually, he knows me. He actually is trying to troll me a little bit, so it's not just, oh, he took red buff, what a troll. There's actually some truth to it. But I can actually work with purple buff. That's one of, oh god, is he on this? I don't think I can go for it though, because I've really got to get this wave experience that's here. It's like 5 archers. So I think Apollo just took purple buff. I could be tripping. Maybe I just saw like a ghost. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. He doesn't have a buff. Sobek's actually rotating mid right now. I'm just going to hard engage, see if he'll mes me. He is. And he's going to... I think I can... Oh, I couldn't quite get the teleport. Damn it. That's fine. I learned a lesson there. I wanted to see if he was going to mes me like that. It almost worked. Actually, could have played that a little better. I just thought I'd be able to land the teleport there, and I didn't. Unfortunately, not able to reach with that poke either. Apollo playing more carefully right now. That's fine for me. Trying to think if this guy has beads or not. I don't have good vision. It's a little risky to engage. Sobek could be rotating on me because he's not mid. I think I can actually engage here. I'll see what I'll be able to do. Want to get the Sunder off here. Boop. That'll finish him. Just trying to burst him hard there because I had the Sunder up once he mes disengaged. I figured I'd be able to end him with that as long as I just burst him hard enough since I'm ahead. Normally I wouldn't be able to get that much damage off. Oh god, he did take purple. Normally I wouldn't be able to get that much damage off. Like I said, I am ahead right now, so I do hit quite a bit harder. I hit a lot harder. This man is 0-4. This poor soul is 0-4 right now. That's the power of the Hun Batz AD carry once you get ahead. It's insane what you can do. There's really not much the AD carry can do about it. Alright, really not much to do right now. I don't have money for Shifter's Shield quite yet. Looking for 1,200 gold instead of 1,000 that I'm at right now. I'll just take the mid wave here. I probably should have done mid camps as well, honestly. Because everybody's kind of rotated away, I might actually be able to rotate over the Osiris, although he's going back to the solo lane right now. Try and help him out. Yeah, he's going to go down. If you heard that loud noise, it's someone going about 80 miles per hour through a residential neighborhood real quick. So if you heard the scream of children as they flock to the sidewalks and hope to save their lives, that's why. No, I'm just kidding. It was like a loud car or something. I don't even know if it went through on the microphone. Oh, he's taking the red buff again. Oh, God. Hebo. Hebo, please. Hebo. What are they what are they doing? They're just chilling there, man. Maybe he wants me to have red buff. What a nice man. Oh, just kidding. Okay. We're going to go back and get Shifter's Shield online right now. Grab some wards as well. Get memed. I don't even know if that was for me or not. Oh, man. I'm going to grab Shifter's Shield. Shifter's Shield is one of the best items in the game right now. It's actually insane how good it is after the buff. Because right now, with this item, due to the passive, I have 70 power, which is great for engaging on Apollo. It's going to be great for me to just use my combo right away, hit him while I'm full health, and then, if I get low, which would be especially common during a gank or a difficult 1v1, especially if I don't have ult. Normally, I won't even get low right now because I'm ahead. Then I'll have 50 extra. What is this? I think I can just kill him. Thunder. Yeah, that was interesting. That's his ult down too. I don't know if Apollo mesed or not yet, but I've got my 2 in a second. There we go. Easy. That was a mistake by the Sobek. I'm not entirely sure why he thought that was just such a good idea. I know he wanted to get mana back with his ult, and I know he wanted to clear the wave just because he had his ult, and he was CC immune during his ult, but he was low enough. I guess to be fair, you know, it's one of those things where Sunder is, it's hard to predict Sunder as much. Oh, this Vulcan just wants to die. This Vulcan wants to die. That'll wrap him up. Rotating with a squad right now. Let's get a ward on those left mids, help out the team. I took a tower shot. Calculated. All right, let's rotate over here and try and help out with the Nemesis and the Amaterasu. They're going on our speed buff. I don't have my ultimate here, but if Nemesis can get low and I can just not get Ama ulted, then I should be able to still help out here. Try and surprise her here. Hit her from behind. Hit her from the back. And jump now while I don't get stunned because I get out of range of the ult. And I'm not going back in on that. I've got nothing to help out with. Okay, you know what, Hebo? You're getting muted, man. You are spamming so hard. Get roasted. Alright, let's head back to base here. And start into against this team. I can go cooldown reduction or I can go crit. Crit will make me hit hard. Cooldown reduction still works well for Hun Batz. Let's go for the CDR. I think that's always just so good. They do definitely have some crowd control I want to be worried about, so let's go into a beads next, grab one more ward, head back to right lane. Apollo level 10 at the moment. I'm getting close to level 13, and he is going Shifter Shield as well, which is a pretty good idea. Shifter Shield, an item you're starting to see more on AD carries because it can potentially be very useful. Just because it's so strong at the moment, the power is actually decent on them. And it's something where with a matchup like this, not a matchup like this, where you're losing like this, you're behind, Shifter Shield is a great go-to item to try and give yourself a chance to live longer because it is going to give you 15 protections and then 50 once you get low. It's going to make it a lot harder for me to just solo him. So it's actually a really good item choice for him. We'll see if it's actually enough at this point because I am 5-0 and he is 1-5. So he's definitely struggling. He's way behind on gold, down 1.3k. And he doesn't, oh, he does have it now. Okay, that's something to definitely be aware of. So he does actually have that finish now, so he will actually have quite a bit more defense. Grab red buff here before the sneaky Hebo takes it. Try and rotate over the team real quick. I just had to secure the red, you know. I had to get one. They're going in here, and we've actually got a decent chance to turn this. Nemesis is getting pretty out of position. If I can just ignore the Apollo and get in here to the Vulcan. He's going to bomb. I actually beads for no reason there. I should be able to kill without ult. I am. Now I've still got ult for the rest of the team as I get back to our back line. Fortunately, Hebo's going to go down, but I should be able to wrap up this Apollo here, and I've still got the Sunder to do so. Hit him with the CC. Try and make sure he can't mez me. My 3 got blocked by the Terra 2, which is unfortunate. Can I hit him? God damn it, man. Yeah, it's really unfortunate. That would have been a super easy kill. The Terra 2 blocked it. Not even a misplay on her part, really. That was just unfortunate. She may not have even thought it was off cooldown, so I'm not blaming her for it. It's just what happened. Oh god, teleport me over there, because that's where Gold Fury is. Did you see that? What did I teleport to? The bush? Oh, Nemesis over here in the area. Smack her with a 2 in just a second. Come here, Nemesis. Oh god. That's a Sobek. Okay, let's head back to the duo lane. I've got some mana. Apollo's still dead, so that sounded very sad. Apollo's still dead. Anyways, clear out this wave, get Jotun's Wrath online, head back to the base. Alright, there's the Jotuns. Can we have it? Do I have to mute everybody? Because this is just, you know what? Actually, Anubis is being pretty chill. We're not gonna mute Anubis, we're gonna mute everybody else. Because they're annoying the hell out of me. Anubis is actually just trying and being a good guy. Pizza Brain 29, remember the name. But the rest of these guys, oh my god, they're just making my ears bleed right now. So I'm sorry if the recording is worse because these guys are spamming all game. But you know what? People like to meme because it's 2017 and they're 12. So anyways, going up here on the left mid camp's not going to be able to get there in time to do anything. Apollo should be pushing right lane right now. Let's just clear out the mid wave here and keep pressure up with the team, with the squad. Put a ward up here on the right mid, start rotating over to duo lane before he actually gets to really push this tower too much. I'll see if he pushes it right now. That would pretty much be certain death unless he wanted to ult out. So good for him that he's not doing that. Not good for me. I'd love the free kills, but you know what? I'll take it. Level 15, 14 minutes in. Not the worst. Not the worst at all, in fact. You know, we're pretty ahead. He's actually looking to go mid here. I think I'm just going to pressure the right tower. I think I'm just going to try and force some rotations. I've got almost all my actives coming up, but they're not quite off of cooldown yet. So I think it's a better play to just try and bait a rotation. I think I'm ahead enough that I could actually win a 1v2, maybe even a 1v3 if I play it right. Let's hit the hot tele. Oh, almost. Really thought I'd hit that. That's his dash, though. That's his dash, and I've got the beads coming up in a second. So as long as I wait long enough to actually, like, full commit to him then. Oh, God. This is just bad, though. Oh, I missed that. Can I not jump? Oh, I can't jump. Feels bad. I'm going to die. I did not expect the Amaterasu. That's the one person I really didn't want there. Honestly, just bad positioning by my part there. I couldn't do enough. He took so much less damage than I expected from that, too. That Shifter Shield definitely doing work for him. Man. yeah, like I'm trying to think, can I even 1v1 him now? Is Shifter's Shield really going to do that much for him? Because my 2 just hit him so weak that I'm really afraid I'm just not going to be able to one-shot this guy. And maybe I'm wrong, but as I start getting points into my jump, that's one of those things I run into with Hun Batz AD carry, is you do start falling off once you aren't leveling your 2 or your 3 and you're starting to level your 1, just because it's lower damage and not as reliable to hit. You have to use it defensively sometimes. At this point, I can go Titan's Bane for Pen, which they definitely have some tank. Yeah, I need to go Titan's Bane for Pen. It's one of the things we're running into right now in the meta. It's one of the things I'm really disappointed with in Smite, is I think we're getting way too many defensive items. I think it's something that we're seeing far too often, and I think it's actually something that's going to start translating more and more to the jungle role. I think we're going to see more and more, especially physical defense items like Gladiator's Shield, Shifter's Shield, Void Shield, if it was not so expensive, would be very popular. Mystical Mail, Breastplate of Valor, all those items I expect to see more and more and more of, as well as Cloak of Unrelenting Sorrow, which is super underrated right now, by the way. This guy just caught up to my level and he has a red buff right now, so you know what? We're just going to all in him. Oh, I can't fight him at all. He hits way too hard. He hits way too hard. He chunked me down real easy, and now I can't fight because he's got AK Ball. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what I can do here. Honestly. It's so hard to engage on him. I've kind of got a full commit if I want to do anything. So I'm just going to rotate into the team. I think I've just got to go for team fights. I think that's what I have to do here. Because I'm still ahead. I'm still very high level here. I can still fight. Amaterasu behind Apollo. Got to try and peel them off here. See if I can help out the Anubis. This guy's bead's going to go down right now, which means I can hit him. I've just got to beads through that and try and finish him off. Unfortunately, Anubis did go down. Not too much I was able to do there. See if I can juke out her too. There we go. That damn Amaterasu speed aura is being a problem right now. In fact, she may just chase me anyways. Grab Smalls real quick and head back to base. So, yeah, it's tough to do a lot of damage to him with that Shifter's Shield, but like I was saying, just these defensive items, they're so strong, because what you're running into in Smite, and part of this is because of Sunder, is you're seeing just how much damage, especially warriors, are able to deal while they build defense. You're seeing warrior builds right now in competitive that is just basically defensive items. You rarely see a Jotun's Wrath. You rarely even see a Titan's Bane, because defensive items are very strong. They make you practically unkillable. You're able to take a lot of damage, and meanwhile, you're using your abilities successfully. You're getting stuns, you're getting silences, you're getting a decent amount of damage just because you have base damage, and you're not getting a ton of damage off because obviously you have no damage items, but you still do get the ability damage that your abilities come with, and that's enough with how strong defense is that it's still actually very powerful. And look at how little damage I did to her there. Try and just stay alive long enough to jump through this wall. I've got my ultimate finally coming up here. I'm just going to juke her out if I can. She's going to turn on the Osiris. I should actually be able to turn on her, no problem. Ooh, she was able to beat it. I can jump down, though, buy a little time. Just keep kiting. Just keep kiting. Get out of my way, Osiris. I might die now. Oh my god, that was close. He body blocked me hard. See if Vulcan actually wants to go for me. Alright, I can't go back in at this point. These team fights, oh god, they're so uncoordinated. Part of the problem is right now our Hebo is lower level than our support, so not ideal. Not ideal at all. In fact, our support is one of the most positive players on the team right now. Oh boy. Yeah, not much I can do about that, but like it's exactly what I'm talking about, is look at how little damage I do to her. And it's obvious why. She has Mystical Mail and she has Breastplate of Valor, which gives her 100 protections. And basically, imagine having no protections whatsoever. The way protections work in Smite, I'm not going to go into the whole equation here because I'm trying to play a game. That was bad that I got stunned there. But basically, imagine I had 0 protections whatsoever, and she buys, or that she had 0 protections and she buys 100. That means she goes from taking basically normal damage to taking half of that. That's actually how the equation would work. So that's just incredibly strong. To deal actually half damage from those items and still deal your normal ability damage, that's really, really powerful. And it's just something where you can't get soloed by a set of abilities. In fact, oftentimes you can't even get soloed by 2 sets of abilities from a Hun Batz, because you're already a warrior, you're already tanky, you already have mobility, it's already difficult to kill you, and now you're building so that you take half of the damage you might otherwise. Now, it's a little bit exaggerated because you do get natural physical protections, so it's not quite like that, Normally, she would be getting around 70 protections once she's level 20, just from natural leveling. But because of those items, she's actually going to be getting 170. So she's going from taking basically about half times damage less. Not half times. I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. It's weird to talk about these numbers. Damage is going to do about 2/3 what it normally would. A little bit less. Try and avoid this combat or this fight here too much. But I can actually burst her down quite a bit. I didn't expect to do that much damage. Wait for the shield to end. Hit her with the Sunder. She's done. Just had to get out of that shield so I could actually finish her off. Do not want to fight Nem with her shield up. It's just a waste. You take damage. You don't do damage. There's just no point. Anyways, back off to base here. Go finish Titan's Bane. That'll help me out quite a bit, especially with the Amaterasu damage. And hopefully we'll be able to actually fight her. She's just so strong right now. She's able to do so much, and part of that's also the Mystical Mail, that she gets increased damage from this item. But she's terrifying, and oh, going back to the point of Sunder, that's one thing I didn't actually finish talking about. Part of the reason this build is becoming so common is we do have the active Sunder in the game right now, which is making it more viable. You get the damage increase, so naturally you're just able to do more damage anyways, and then you also get that extra damage. So you're able to do 40 true damage plus 14 per level, meaning at max level you're actually doing around 320. Now I've seen some stuff that actually says otherwise. I've actually seen some games where it's dealing more damage than it's supposed to. I'm not sure why, but that is something I've encountered. So I actually just need to kind of check into that a little bit and see if I can figure out if that's a bug, if it's actually just dealing more damage than it's supposed to be written up as, basically. But Sunder can do 300 damage at level 20, and that's true damage. And so that's something where it's very strong against those warrior builds, and it's very strong for the warrior builds because it will actually let you get off damage even though you're not building damage. It's really, really strong. Can I take the kill? Thank you. Alright, let's try and help out of Hebo. Peeled off pretty hard from the poor guy. That's going to be her beads. Should still be able to chase, I think, if I can just land the 3. I can't land the 3. Why would I land a 3? Can still fight her. If I can get my Sunder, I'm going to get my jump in a second. I should be able to kill her. God, she's fast. No, I can't. She doesn't have speed buff, but she does have wing blade, so she's faster than me. And that was enough to just outrun my jump in the end, since she was already ahead of me. Oh, she has stone cutting too, so she has 20% more movement speed than I do. But yeah, that's kind of what we're running into in Smite right now. I think it's, personally, I think it's super unfun. I think it's a serious problem with the game, so I hope that gets changed. I hope we see a change to defensive items in general. But we'll see if that goes through or not. I personally prefer it so much more when you have the ability to play an assassin in solo lane. Like, normally it's not going to be viable, that's fine, that's expected. But to at least have the chance to play an assassin in the solo lane, and that's something we're just not seeing right now. We're seeing especially tanky characters. In fact, we're seeing something where you can't even play mages in solo lane, you just need to play some incredibly tanky guy, and that's something we haven't seen in the past. And I think it's just really, really dull to see the meta at such a fixed spot right now. But I'm sorry, this is a Hun Batz AD carry video. I'm ranting. It's just something that kind of came up in the video, so I figured I'd go in depth on it. That's just kind of how I am. I kind of like, I don't know, I get fixed on something and I start talking about it. I actually can go on Nem here with her shield down. Sobek's just going to back because he doesn't give a shit about his teammates, and I can't engage because Apollo Mez is pretty scary. Or not scary, but pretty strong. But with his Mez down, I can actually engage on him here. Hit him with Thought Teleport, never mind. Get shredded. He doesn't have his beads up, apparently. Oh god, that was bad. That was really badly played. I'm just going to back here. Oh god, he's shredding me so hard in these fights. It's so hard to get in on him. Just because I've got so... not so little damage. I guess that's not really accurate. I've got so little defense is the problem. It's like I'm getting taken down about 200 health per auto, which means he can take me down just auto attacks in about 5 seconds. So he really blows me up right now. And so any fight I have with him, he needs to be low, or I need to be able to burst him real quick. I can't have a prolonged fight with him where we're both full health unless I've got my ultimate up and I can fight him with his beads down, because that's really the only chance I have. He's got more mobility. His Mez is so strong against me. He's got all that auto attack damage to make up for, even though he's more defensive than I am, it's easy for him to stay safe. He's actually got all that auto attack damage online now because he's finally getting late game as an AD carry. So in the early game, it was much easier to fight him. But at this stage, he's got the super strong Mez. He's got the dash. He's got a ton of damage. It's actually going to be super challenging to fight him in a one-on-one setting. I think I just take the purple buff. My red buff's going down right now, and there's not really another buff I'll be able to get, so I'll just grab this baby up. Once I get Deathbringer done, I will hit quite a bit harder, so that might be something that'll change our 1v1 potential around quite a bit. But right now, he's getting to a pretty serious spike in his build, where he's got Rage finished, and he's got a bunch of other items online. He's got a lot of the cheap, efficient items online that are a little harder to buy on the Assassins right now. A little more expensive items for the Assassin trees. Ooh, might be able to get a big ult here. They're kind of clumping. Try and hit up the Apollo. Hopefully his beads are still down. Looks like they are not. That's beads Aegis. Oh my god. You see how long that mez lasts? It's insane. Can I hit a 3 at some point in the future? Try and finish this guy off. Hit him with a stun. Good job, Terra. Easy Hebo one to finish him off there. We could look to go on Fire Giant. They've got 2 down. We do have Osiris down. It looks like we will. I forgot I had everybody muted. We can do it, guys. I'm down. I don't have lifesteal though, so somebody else is tanking this shit. I don't have ultimate right now, so that's something that's going to be much harder to secure. We're probably going to have to engage on the other team if they go for this. I think I definitely saw somebody over there, although I'm not sure who it was. So hopefully we're, looking to actually secure this last second here. Jump out of that just in time. Oh my god, that Fire Giant was messing me up. Alright, so we got it completely uncontested. I'm not totally sure why. I don't know if they just didn't realize we were doing it or what, but I'll take a free Fire Giant. I am down for a free Fire Giant. Let's go ahead and finish beads up because I've got the money for it. I can't really afford... Yeah, I can't afford Deathbringer even if I sell Bluestone. So let's just get beads finished up right here. 9-1. I mean, the game's been going pretty well for me. I feel like I've been a little bit off in my own world, so I definitely could be playing it better for my team just because there's stuff where I'm not paying enough attention because I'm talking. But... it really has gone pretty well, and with Apollo beads down, I can actually engage on him. Oh my god, he's just going into the team. Oh, Hebo missed everything, though. That's too bad. Alright, let's try and pressure mid here. We've got Fire Giant. We need to group up and just pressure. Need to not lose Osiris if we can. This man is just all alone over in... yeah, he's dead. We couldn't have helped him anyways because he was just really off on his own. Hello, Apollo. Oh, he got that off? You gotta be kidding me. Hopefully Anubis can kill him. Oh, team. Team. Come on, guys. Come on. I don't know why we're rotating over there. I'm just backing off here. I'm super low. They're chasing me hard. They can just die at the right tower if they want to get pinched here. I do not want to push up to that. Their whole team is alive. We have no wards, which means there can easily be 5 people just going on them right there. And so I do not want to lose my Fire Giant for nothing. Too difficult to fight that without ult.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, that was a pretty hard throw. We got that Fire Giant and everybody just decided to die. Anubis, unfortunately, I can't blame him for his death. Our team just kind of decided to go right lane, even though we had 2 people that were caught out of position there. They really were in a bad spot. They were separated from their team, and we had Fire Giant, and we were more grouped, or at least we should have been more grouped. So if Terra and the Hebo were over with us, we would have had some easy kills, like incredibly easy kills. But instead, we gave them time for the team to rotate over and then kill the Anubis, and then rotate back over on the remaining, So that's a problem. You can't really have that. Can't have just the team split so hard late game. And again, the Osiris is just all by himself. I'd love to take the speed buff. Gonna burn down the Sobek? Okay. Okay, we can burn down Sobek. Try and help out here with the Amaterasu. Just saving ult for now because I want to try and secure her. Oh my god, that ult was terrible. I actually just missed it. I actually missed everything. Why are my skill shots so bad right now? They're actually awful. I mean, the ult was more of just a stupid predict thing. It wasn't, it's not a skill shot. A little bit different. I missed that too. It's something I think I go through in Smite. I think I try and predict too much with my aim sometimes. I think I do that. Oh my god, get chunked. Instead of just aiming directly on them. And maybe it's something where I'm just not aiming quite right because I have actually no aim reticle here. I just have this stupid little circle, which I hate as an assassin. So maybe that's part of it. That I don't have a line to work with most of the time, and I don't use normal cast, so I don't pre-aim abilities at all. I just kind of throw them down normally. But anyways, we're going to push Phoenix. It's just Sobek right now who's trying to contest. They've got 10-second respawn timers on the rest of them. So Phoenix is free. Sobek is honestly pretty free. We should be killing him after the Phoenix, I think, just to get him down. If the team's willing to engage real quick, he's an easy kill. Keyword is if. There we go. Let's jump out here before I get burned up. Ooh, is Apollo ulting? I might be dead here. I don't see it. Oh, God. What am I doing? What? And I think we're going to wrap the video up there, guys. So, oh, that was bad. That was some bad play right there. Oh, God. I got terrified of the Apollo. I'm trying to look up in the air. I'm like, is he not rendering in? What's happening? Because I could have sworn I saw him ult or heard him ult. I don't remember what it was. It really seemed like he was ulting to me. And he should have been, honestly. But I really thought he was, and so I'm looking up for him, and I just stumble back into the tier 2 tower and die. Oh. Oh, not my finest moment. Not my finest. Anyways, we've got some money here. Let's wrap up the Deathbringer. Last item going into it now. Could use some slow immunity for the Nemesis especially. Could use a Mag Eyes if I want to get some CC immunity to Vulcan Bomb, Ama ult, Sobek pull, Apollo, Mez. Could go Mag Eyes. Do I want to go Mag Eyes? And there's also the, actually, you know what? We're going to go into the item that I was saying is overpowered earlier. Let's go into a Mantle of Discord. I love this item. It's so good. It's giving you 60 of each protection, 10% cooldown reduction, and you get this great passive where if you take damage getting below 30% health, you unleash a stunning shockwave within a range of 20, so basically melee range, that will stun the enemies for 1 second, and you gain CC immunity for 1 second. So it's a mixture of basically a Magi's Blessing, and I'm trying to think if there's really a similar defensive item that has a similar effect outside of that, like the stun. But you kind of get that too. You just get that really strong stun and then a cleanse. It's just super powerful. Okay, Anubis, you're gonna attack. I got it, man. I got it. Can we attack together? Can we attack together, or are we just gonna start a surrender vote? What is this? No. Alright, nobody came through the portal. Too bad, too bad. Actually might be able to sneak up on him here and just mess him up. What's up, team? They knew. Can my guys rotate in? Can my guys rotate in? Why are you backing off? Oh my God. Hun Batz ult means go in, guys. Everybody's got their ult up right now. Actually, everybody has their ult up right now. There we go. Just 20 seconds late, whatever. Oh, man. Killing me. Hit an auto. Okay. Let's kill the Apollo, guys. That's probably a good idea. I just want people to go in with me, man. It's stuff like that. It's so hard to fight late game when it's not like high level ranked, because you just don't know what to expect from people. I hate that. I hate that in a game, which is maybe a terrible thing, you know, if you're playing a game like SMITE where it's multiplayer and you have a team to rely on pretty heavily. But it drives me crazy when I just don't know what to expect from my team, you know? And because everybody's playing hyper aggressive as hell, I just figured I could, but it's not worth worrying about too much. That's going to be the game, guys. Here's a little deserter penalty for Osiris. You know what? He went negative in a game where we went super positive, so maybe he deserves the deserter penalty. No, I'm just kidding. Just a little bit of sassy BM for him there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. There's a little bit of Hun Batz 80 carry right in your face. And I'll see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.